What it do, peeps? So much stuff going on in the WNBA and the things surrounding the WNBA. I don't like to keep you guys waiting. There's plenty of snacks on the bus. Let's get this mud rolling. What it do, peeps? What it do? Joining us on the bus today, Nneka Ogungwa, Alyssa Thomas, Nafisa Collier, and Candace Parker. Now, all the news that's come out, Project B, everything, I got to thinking, I said, wow, it's like a damn comic book, almost like a movie. And in Batman, there was a antagonist. His name is the Joker. The Joker will be played by Nneka Ogungwa. Also, there's the Penguin. The Penguin will be played by Alyssa Thomas. Nafisa Collier will be playing Harvey Dent, aka Two-Face. And special guest passenger, Candace Parker, will be playing Lex Luthor. Now, when I was thinking about this, I was like, wow. See, you think, oh man, on the surface, you think, damn, Nneka bounced and left him hanging. But if you know comics and you know the Joker will always play everybody for a fool, and he'll turn on everybody or turn other people against their own benefactors at a drop of a hat. Heath Ledger played one of the most iconic Joker parts in a Batman series ever. Won an Oscar. He had passed away, R.I.P. Heath Ledger. In that Batman, Heath Ledger turned the cronies of major criminals against themselves, turned on their bosses. So it wasn't surprising to hear that Alyssa Thomas had turned on Nafisa Collier, which was her boss. Wasn't a shock. Penguin. And if you know anything about the comics, all these characters turn on each other at any given time. When it suits their needs or they're done, they don't want to get caught and go to Arkham, they'll turn on the others. But they were called the Legion of Doom at one point. And that Legion of Doom was brought together by one Lex Luthor, played by Candace Parker. And if you follow the dominoes, Candace Parker had a teammate named Alana Beard. Alana Beard is a higher up in Project B, like over operations, basketball operations. Nneka Ogungwa is a former teammate of Candace Parker and Alana Beard. They all played together. All three played together for the Los Angeles Sparks. And that's how villain origin stories always start. Y'all all on lockdown together. The WNBA is a penitentiary ran type league. Candace Parker retires first. Alana Beard retires. And then somebody comes and says, hey, I got an opportunity. Who can you get? That's Lex Luthor. She got the message. She recruits Alana Beard. Alana Beard retired before Candace Parker. She gets Alana Beard on board. Alana's down with it. They come in with some major bread, just like some criminals, always talking about that money. That's the reason why they keep on throwing that $5 billion out there, folks. Because they know the WNBA is full of criminals and little rats ready to jump ship at any given moment. And Nafisa got a bunch of them on her squad because she's like a little boss, little mob boss. Harvey Dent, Two-Face. Half the time she playing vice president of the WNBPA. The other half she playing vice president of Unrivaled and also a player. So just imagine you start this league under the guise of keeping women over from going overseas and offering them a higher salary and an equity stake more than the WNBA can provide. And then somewhere along that dream, it kind of got twisted. You said, you know what? I can not only make a league, I can compete against my league and hold them hostage because I got power. That's Harvey Dent in a nutshell. Harvey Dent to the T. So you got NECA playing Joker. Joker turn on everybody. Joker turns on everybody at any given moment. You got the Penguin, who just really goes along with stuff. That's Alyssa Thomas. Penguin ain't no real smart criminal genius mastermind. Just low down dirty, just a regular crook. That's Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas, she go with whatever goes, whatever the flow's going with. Last year, Unrivaled was the new thing. She was all in. She got her equity stake. She got her little money. Now, Project B done knocked on the door. They offering that money and some more power. Another piece of the pie. She down for it. She's just a crook for hire at this point. Just like the Penguin can be bought and paid for easily. All three of them. But the mastermind, the brains of it is Lex Luthor. Make no mistake. And if you watch Lex Luthor's podcast, aka Candace Parker, my favorite basketball player, you'll notice a pattern. She been leaving breadcrumbs since the podcast started in July. See, one thing about Lex Luthor, he liked to spout on his plans. Love to brag. Candace Parker loved to brag. She talked a lot of noise about Angel Reese. You remember that? Got a lot of people pissed. But she was giving Angel Reese game because she really want Angel Reese because Angel Reese has drawing power to a certain extent. So she want Angel Reese. Don't be surprised if Angel Reese don't sign with Project B. But the first episode, she tipped her hand big time. She told Aaliyah Boston, you need to play more consistent with your game, like Alyssa Thomas. And man, when she said that, I made a video about it the next week. I said, wow, I agreed with it. She did need to play more consistency. Because, see, she was giving Aaliyah Boston game because she recruiting her too. But when she said Alyssa Thomas, fast forward, I'm like, yeah. So when they made the announcement that Alyssa Thomas was on Project B, and it was a 7-second clip, she was short and sweet. I guess they couldn't give her no lines to rehearse. They just said, man, just say you signed up with Project B. And she went out there like the thug life pen princess she is. And she said, well, I'm Alyssa Thomas. I'm signing with Project B. And they cut that video off. Cut it off quick. Said, no, you don't need to say no more, baby. You said enough. Penguin, because Penguin ain't really a talker. That's why she the Penguin. She ain't no talker either. Thug life. But it made sense. It made sense that Lex Luthor targeted Alyssa Thomas. She said she liked her game. And she said she consistent. So, back to Fee. Fee Harvey Dent. You got this league going. You got all these players. You're fighting with your main job, the WNBA. But you got these players behind you that's campaigning for you. And they give you a sense of pride. And then the Joker played a trick on you. The Joker played a sucker to catch a fool. And NECA, to a certain extent, ceded power to Fee. Let Fee do all the talking. Fee going out there telling you about the equity and We want a fair contract, and we want the health care. And then she got hurt, and she went off on Kathy. And that whole time, Nichols' butt was sitting over there like the Joker, skinning and grinning, laughing how she's setting Fee up for her downfall. How she gonna leave Fee hanging. She gonna leave Fee hanging like two nuts. It's gonna be her and Breonna Stewart, two nuts. And then she dropped that bomb. Hey, I'm signing with Project B. Because you never really offered me anything. You didn't offer me a piece of Unrivaled, not even as a player or an ownership stake. You just wanted my spot. So you got to understand Harvey Dent. Harvey Dent wanted to be the best district attorney he could be. Fee, like Harvey Dent, wants recognition. See, Fee's not really recognized. Imagine you start your own basketball league and then you win your own 1v1 tournament in the league. And you almost won a title in your own league. You almost won MVP in your other league, except for the Penguin jumped in front of a basketball and picked off a pass. And your whole dream got thwarted by the Penguin. Lo and behold, not even a month and some change later, the Penguin jumped ship. So you done got double dipped by the Penguin. The Penguin done sat there and broke your heart twice. Twice. Broke your ankle once. Didn't get the clue. And then she come back and jump ship. And she gonna play. And you gonna have to pay her and play against her. Three strikes. If it was baseball, baby, you'd be out. But it's not baseball. This DC. This the Legion of Doom. You was messing with the Legion of Doom and you got caught. So now your moral side, your Harvey Dent side is confused. I get it, Fee. You don't know what to do. You can't turn to Breonna. She don't have a clue neither. Because all y'all can do is wait and see. You know how hard that is? To wait and see the next person and the next person. There's going to be a line of them. Like I said, Candace Parker tells you all the time. She mentions Natasha Cloud. And she mentions that unicorn quite a bit. T.U.S.S.L.E. And I got names for all of them. Because they all crooks. And they all gonna get a name. T.U.S.S.L.E. liable to be the Riddler. Aaliyah Boston, I love you to death. Your card's sitting right there in front of me. But you gonna get a name too. You gonna get a name. Brittany Sykes, when you jump ship, you gonna get a name too. See, man, when you got rats in your building, you got pests. You call pest control. Fee didn't know she had pests in her building. That little bitty shack down there in Miami. But you invited them in, and they multiplied. And you got to pay a price for that. You got to call an exterminator. Now, see, I don't do extermination. I don't fool with snakes, rats, none of that stuff. None. Like Indiana Jones, I don't do snakes at all. So you don't call me. Just don't even bring them damn things on my bus. Straight up. But you can call Oregon, somebody. Call your neighbor. Set out some traps. Go to Home Depot. Lowe's. Do something. Get the rat problem out your business. Because you got rats in your business. Fee. I know you're crying. I know you're hurting. But see, you got some other players hurting too. Life come at you fast, Fee. You got to get that Harvey out your system. That Harvey Dent, that Two-Face side gonna cost you. You either deal straight up or you don't deal at all. Harvey Dent learned that too. He learned that the hard way. And you learned it the hard way. So this was the Legion of Doom. Lex Luthor, Candace Parker, NECA, the Joker, the Penguin, Alyssa Thomas, and Fee Collier. Harvey Dent / Two-Face. If you'd like to change them up, please leave your comments below. I'd love to hear what you think about the characters. And who do you think's the next ones to go? Because it's going to be interesting. I got I got plenty of empty seats for all these players to get on this bus. So I give them that transfer. See, normally when you ride a bus in a city, if you're going back, they give you a transfer. If you need to go to another bus, they give you a transfer. So I got some transfers printed out for them. And as each one gets on the bus, they're going to get a transfer to Project B. But there ain't no comeback. I don't want no comeback, especially Lisa Thomas. We glad you gone. We glad, baby, we glad. Take that money. We glad they paid you. Hell, pay a double. Get tired of seeing thug basketball. Get tired of seeing a person play victim. Get tired of a person actively hating on the Indiana Fever fan base for no reason. The last 2 years, the Penguin have constantly berated the fan base of a club for no reason, just out of pure jealousy and spite. So, sweetheart, we wish you the best. We hope you do Project C, D, E, and F. Do all of them. Do all the projects. Do all of them. Just stay out the W. That's all we ask. Simple favor. Stay out the W. And any other rats and malcontent players, just take the money and shut up. Don't come back. Take the money. Take the villain role. Join the Legion of Doom. We love it. Every hero gotta have a villain. Y'all got a whole league of villains. Go ahead and take it. Take the money. Just don't come back. Tomorrow, we got to get into the Justice League because it just dawned. The dawn of the Justice League tomorrow on Thursday. Until next time, folks. Peace.